Hello and welcome to another episode of Comics You've Never Heard of that you should probably know. I'm your host, Jer D, and my guest today is Roxy Cook.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. This is going to be fun.
This could very well be the last episode ever.
I feel bad that I would be your last guest. I feel like everyone's going to be really disappointed. They're like, the girl with the annoying voice. She's how we all die. She's the sound we have to listen to when the world is coming to an end.
I don't think your voice is... Like, I never even noticed your voice till you pointed out. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, good. Well, that makes me feel a little better. Everyone at home is like, ah!
And she finally came through good on her payment.
I did. You helped me write some jokes.
I did.
And I said I would be like my joke writer, and I would pay you not in money, but with treats because I'm poor. And yeah, I finally did it.
And now
It took me long enough.
Actually, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with you people knowing I have food at this particular moment in our times.
I know. Be careful. Be careful. Don't say toilet paper, or you might they're coming through the doors.
Dude, I'm seriously considering going home to Montana right now, cause my guns are up in Montana, man.
You know, normally I'd be like, what? But now I can kind of...
Yeah, like I look like a genius right now.
I kind of understand. The thing that I'm scared of is like, this is all kind of fun right now, but like what's going to happen in a week?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I feel like the shit could hit the fan and people could get kind of crazy. But I was in Rouse the other day, I think yesterday, and actually everyone was really cordial.
Really?
Yeah, I got in a nice conversation with a lady about...
the end of the world?
The end of the world, and she was concerned about toilet paper, and I was like, just go to Amazon and get like a bidet. You can get like portable bidets.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I was like, look, there's always a solution.
I'm looking for like portable transportable like
guns.
No, I got plenty of those.
Oh,
I have so many guns. Like I have so many guns, Roxy. Like
here?
No, and I wish I did. Like right now, I'm like, why didn't I bring my guns?
Well, I guess I'm screwed. There's no guns. I don't have any. I have nothing. I have like a butter knife.
Have you ever shot a gun?
Well, not really. No. I mean, my sister's a news anchor, and she did like a news story at 21 Palms.
Your sister, for those of you that are not familiar with Roxy Cook, like half of her comedy is about how accomplished her sister is.
She's a very accomplished person. She's a news anchor, and yeah. Well, anyway, I won't go into it, but she's very much. She's like kicking ass.
She's married.
She has everything. She's actually like this whole news thing is like really great for her career as we're all like unemployed and starving.
Yeah, as like I just had dates just wiped off my calendar.
Yeah.
Like coming up, like I was finally about to start making the transfer to like full-time stand-up here very shortly. Like I was about to start transitioning into that.
What's that like?
It's like a lot of fucking work. But I was finally like okay, this would it wouldn't be my full income gig, but like it was like I was looking to like transfer and like it being like a big part of it.
Wow.
And then all my dates just went. It'll
come back. I have faith.
It might come back.
Yeah, people are gonna need to laugh.
This might be it. This might be end days, Roxy. I don't know how prepared you are. I feel like everybody from Montana though is kind of like that song though, like I've been waiting so long. It's my time to shine. I've been waiting so long.
Not familiar with that Montana folklore. Wait, so how would you get to Montana? Would you drive?
I'd probably just fly while I still can.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, people are still flying.
Yeah, and my family's got plenty of vehicles, so I'd probably take my mom and sisters up to my great grandmother's house up in like northern Montana, because they're.
Is that like a compound or something?
It's not a compound. It's just a house underneath a mountain is all.
I feel like I need to be at the house underneath the mountain. Can I come? Can me and my nephew come to you to that?
Hop on while you still can, Roxy.
I know, right? So funny.
I'll save you, but you can't be lollygagging about this decision.
I know, you gotta like think fast. Think fast. So are you like is there any working remotely for you?
I'm not doing any, like, I just filed for unemployment this morning.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
Entertainment was like 100% my income, and it's not coming in right now.
It's crazy. What's the craziest thing you've seen so far?
I haven't really been out there much, honestly. Just like the craziest thing I've seen so far is just like from the memes and stuff we all see on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing though. Like, I'm not even worried about getting the virus. I'm just worried about the people.
I know, that's more contagious than the stupid virus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also eating because I know it drives my cousin Glenn absolutely nuts.
Oh, you hear
One
this?
of the producers of the show we're on right now.
He doesn't like when you eat it.
He hates it, so I was like, I'm gonna definitely eat one of these cookies on camera.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Sorry, Glenn.
They're delicious. I just wish I had some milk.
You know what? There's no milk. I went to like 5 different places. No milk.
No milk.
No milk. They're out of milk. Poor cows. I don't know what happened to the cows, but if you go to Montana, you'll probably have milk.
Probably. Although most of our cattle's for beef. We don't do a lot of dairy cattle out there.
Okay.
You've never worked cattle either, have you, Roxy?
No, I don't really know much about farming.
No. Usually cattle's ranching. Farming's like crops and stuff.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like ranching's like usually you're raising animals or something. Like a lot of times it's cattle.
Or pigs or something like that.
Yeah. My grandpa used to have a sheep ranch out in Shepherd, Montana. That was I always like to go out there and help with the sheep. I'm definitely country folk.
Well, you have like a tattoo of a
Well, that's for my grandmother.
Oh, that's so sweet.
She had like the biggest cow collection you've ever seen.
Like little cows, like or miniature, like little figurines.
Like figurines, cookie jars.
Oh,
like,
that's so funny.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's on my Instagram. Like there's I just took like a picture of like a small portion of her cow. Looks like there's a lot missing. I think like over the years since she's died, people have come in and grabbed this and that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that happens.
yeah. But she had a huge her bathrobe was cows. Like her slippers were cows. Like she always had a cow calendar.
Oh.
Like it got so bad. Like because like at some point somebody was just like they saw something of cows and they were like, oh, you like cows? And then the whole family just went ape shit. So like every Christmas, every birthday, from as far as I can remember, up until about the late 90s, finally about the late 90s, my grandma said, listen, good on cow stuff. Like if you're just gonna give me more cow shit, just don't give me anything at all.
She's had it.
She's like, I'm good. I'm good.
I feel like when you get old, you can start saying things like that.
Oh yeah.
You can just start like laying down the law.
Oh dude,
It's so funny.
we get my grandfather gifts all the time, and it's just it never goes over well. Like there was a time when he was like really into Duck Dynasty, so I got him like a hunting orange hoodie with like some of the cartoon
I forgot about them.
some of the cartoon character versions of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's funny.
And so I gave that to him, and you know what he said? He goes, I don't have to wear this, do I? I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, you gotta respect his honesty.
And this year I thought I had it nailed. I had a 100% safe bet, I thought. For as long as I can remember, this man has had a Bud Light in his hand.
Yeah.
So I was like, get a 6-pack of Bud Light,
Oh,
wrap
yeah,
it up.
that's perfect.
Like, here you go. Merry Christmas.
How'd it go over?
He's like, oh, apparently you didn't hear. I switched my brands. It's like, mother. I was so pissed.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Like 80 some years drinking Bud Light. And he's like,
Today's the day.
He's like, I like Michelob Ultra now.
Oh my gosh, how funny. What a switch. That's like a life switch.
I know.
That's like a really big, like, they're not even similar, kind of.
No.
That's so funny.
I was like, what the fuck happened since I moved out to LA?
God bless family. That's hilarious.
And then my other grandpa's like, hey, you're not country anymore. I was like,
You're all Hollywood, LA.
I'm so LA.
That's funny.
Oh my god. See, you're doing great. We're 10 minutes in.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I know.
We've been having a lot of fun.
I was like, I warned you that like I'm like the most boring person. I was like, listen.
Yeah, you just kind of keep trying to divert the conversation over to me.
I was like, I'm terrible at this. I'm very uninteresting. I don't really like have anything to. I was listening to your other podcast. And I was like, oh fuck, people are like really entertaining. Ah!
Which episodes did you listen to?
Of course, the one with Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love Wayne. That was the one I really like to listen to because I know him.
Yeah.
He's very sweet. I don't see him. I used to see him on Sundays, but I don't see him very much anymore. I don't think he works Sundays. But
I don't think he's working any days right now.
I know. Good lord.
Our home comedy club. We both have the same home comedy club.
Flappers.
It is none of the comedy clubs are open right now.
I was so stupid too because usually I'm there on Sundays and I drove and I didn't check my email, so I drove there and I had that like pulling on the door and it was locked. I was like, no, this means it's real. So sad.
I know, man. And you also hairdress too, or like you're a stylist.
I'm a jack of all trades. Yeah, I do hair. I work for Disneyland as a character.
Oh, what character are you?
I can't tell you.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. It's locked down.
You're gonna tell me after we're off.
I'm gonna tell you after I'm off. I mean, we're closed now, but so maybe I don't know. I don't think I think the Mickey Mouse police has like bigger fish to fry. But I also do hair, cutting, styling, coloring, all that stuff at Salon Gallo in Pasadena. So,
okay.
Shameless plug if you need
Well,
a haircut.
you work in Pasadena, then your other job's all the way in Anaheim.
Yeah, I've been making that commute for a really long time.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I actually don't mind it. I usually wake up at like 4 a.m. and just drive, and nobody's on the road. So that's kind of been my MO.
Huh.
Yeah.
No wonder I only see you with like a single glass of wine ever.
I don't really drink.
Yeah.
I'm not that cool. I think, yeah. I like went through that college phase, and it didn't last long. Yeah, I tried to be cool, and it was like didn't really work. I remember somebody like holding back my hair, vomiting, and it being like, I don't know if this is for me. I don't feel like I really.
I don't know if this is gonna work out for me. I mean, we tried it out.
I'm not cool enough for this.
By the way, if you ever feel disgusted by me, I took it upon myself to leave some hand sanitizer in the middle of the table.
I was impressed. I had to like make my own with like vodka and like lemon juice and stuff like that.
So you're still buying the booze.
I know, I'm using it for hand sanitizer. I'm not even sure if that like I feel like that would work though, right?
I don't know.
I just put like in a little tea tree, like I put vodka, lemon, tea tree oil, and I like mixed it all up, and I was like, this is like hand sanitizer.
It sounds like you're making a drink and hand sanitizer.
Well, it kills stuff, like, right? Vodka kills germs. I don't know.
I don't know. The entertainer,
I'm
not
sorry.
scientist.
I mean, I'm definitely not. I was like, maybe I should drink the bleach. No, just kidding.
Maybe these kids are on to something.
I know. Crazy.
Give me one of those pods, man. Oh my! You're like from California, aren't you?
Yeah, I was born and raised. My family's you were talking about country. Like my family's from Bakersfield, so I definitely like understand a little bit of that.
I haven't made it out to Bakersfield yet.
Oh well, don't rush. There's nothing really to
that's
see.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, it's like pretty terrible. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not exciting. But then I grew up in Pasadena area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are your parents now?
My parents are both in Pasadena.
Yeah.
And
Are they still married and together? And
kind of, yeah. My parents were they met. My mom was a Disney princess. I can talk about her. She was She's not here. She gets in trouble. She's retired. She hanged her crown. She was Snow White. And then my dad was a ride operator. And he did the monorail back in the day where you
Okay.
actually had to like drive the monorail.
Oh, really?
It wasn't on a track.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how I met. And I like to say that I was like a Disney royalty, but there's no inheritance. There's no inheritance in this. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Anyway, yep. Pasadena. That's me. Next question.
Sorry, yeah. Pasadena, there's something really exciting about Pasadena. It's like a suburb of LA.
Yeah. I mean.
It's like kind of boring. Wow, that was an impressive neck crack.
Oh my god. I've been doing it since I was. I'm gonna have such. If I make it that long.
I know. Just might as well just like fuck it all. Just kidding.
But yeah.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Come on.
It's not Corona. I swallowed wrong. I promise.
Okay.
But just in case. Well, it was nice talking, Jer. Gotta go.
Bye. Have fun with you and your new friend Corona. Just kidding.
Did
Not
you
funny.
bring Corona in my house?
The beer? Just kidding. Oh,
Did you mix these with Corona 19?
just a little.
COVID-19, whatever
Sorry.
it is.
So funny.
I'm just gonna kill everybody else so I know I survived.
Yeah.
That's a business. They're running the business.
They're still open. We heard an ice cream truck.
Actually, they sell a bunch of shit. Yeah, they have this huge. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? I want to learn more about Roxy.
I'm really not that interesting.
Well, you're here. You might as
I
well.
might as well talk.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to like a public school in Pasadena, and then I went to college. I had my degree.
In?
Pitzer College. It's like a hippie college where you can like make your own degree. It's part of the Claremont colleges. So I studied dance and theater and environmental science, which was a one-off. I cared about that word, Earth, before it ended. And then I hated it, and I graduated in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm out of here. And then I got my like bachelor, I guess, at American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco. So I lived in San Francisco for like 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I studied clowning, Commedia dell'arte.
Yeah, that's right. My roommate was telling me you went to clown college.
Well, yeah. Well, the story goes I auditioned for their like theatrical program, and you have to do a monologue, and you have to sing a song,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like and then you have to do a Shakespeare monologue, and it's this whole like
Wow.
thing. And like basically they were like, you suck, like please go. And I was like, okay, bye. And they're like, but you'd be perfect for our clowning program. Like, come back tomorrow and audition for that. And I was like, ugh, I don't even know what to prepare for that. Went in, wasn't nervous, got accepted, almost didn't go because I was like, what the hell am I gonna do with a clown degree? And then I did it for 2 years, and I was like, what the hell am I gonna do with this clown degree? So nothing was gained except for a lot of like student debt. But yeah, that was really a really great use of time, living in a really expensive city, studying to be a clown. Great life choice. But I love San Francisco. I dated a guy who worked for Google, and I was like
Mhm.
gonna live in San Francisco. And then he broke up with me on a boat. I talk about this in my set.
He broke up with you on a boat?
On a boat on New Year's Eve. It was a whole shebang. I was like,
What?
I
On
know.
New Year's Eve?
I,
What
like,
a dick.
I almost like threw myself into the river and like swam to Alcatraz, but I didn't, and I ended up moving back to LA, and then started working for
What?
Disney, and like,
What a dick.
and then after all that schooling that I had, like massive debt, and then I went to hair school, which was the cheapest of everything, and ended up making that's how I make most of my money. Is through
Yeah.
hair. So the irony, trust me, the irony is not lost on me.
Oh my god. All I'm thinking right now is Grease.
Grease?
Yeah. Beauty school dropout.
Oh, I know, right? It's so funny. I was like, oh yeah.
But you did like the opposite though.
I really did. I got all this
You
education.
were like I made it through my education. I went through several years more of education to end up right here.
I know. My mom was like, "Why didn't you just do this in the beginning?" I'm like, well, "Good question. Good question."
I wanted to fit in with all the other people with massive debt.
I know it's crazy.
But, like, it's getting to the point, and like a lot of like, this is my just my personal opinion. You don't need college for a lot of it, I don't think.
No, I totally agree with you, and I hated it.
Yeah.
If I could do it all over again, I would definitely not have gone to Pitzer.
Why waste all this time and money on this thing that you could just Google how to do, and eventually you'll know how to do it good enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and like, and you don't even have to like get hired by somebody. You could just start doing it on your own.
Especially if you're like in the arts. I
Yeah.
feel like you really can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like if you want to be a doctor, like don't Google how
Yeah.
to like fix my heart or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't-
like don't Google if
Heart
you are-
surgery.
If you are trying to save us from corona, please go to college. Get that degree. So funny.
I mean, if you could figure out this corona thing before you like, that'd be great too.
Yeah. For the next like 10 minutes. So funny.
I don't know. I might seriously, dude. I might head to Montana Saturday.
Like tonight.
Probably Saturday.
Well, you could drive. I've made that drive before.
Oh yeah,
We were
yeah.
talking. My aunt's from Montana.
I drove down here when I moved here.
Yeah, it's actually a really nice drive.
Dude, Idaho is the worst though, because you have to go through like the whole thing.
The whole thing, yeah. And it's kind of like not maybe the prettiest. I don't really.
It's
remember.
not terrible, but like when I was driving through Idaho, I was like, these spud sucking motherfuckers are expanding this state just to spite me, aren't they? Like the majority of my day was just like, am I in Nevada yet?
Mhm.
Jesus.
Did you have any like trips planned that you've had to cancel?
I haven't had to cancel it, well, other than my dates that have just been wiped out. I am supposed to be going to Florida in May to hang out with my friend, my Bood. Bood. I love you, girl.
Oh, you have a girlfriend in Florida?
No, she's not my girlfriend. So my best friend died back this fall.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and like I was her best friend, and then this girl was her best friend, and me and this girl actually knew each other. This girl that I'm supposed to go visit in May, she actually used to live like right across the street from me. But ever since our friend died, like we just become like really close.
Really close.
Yeah. So.
Silver lining.
Yeah. So like. I was gonna go down there. We were gonna go get our Jessica tattoos and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna happen now.
I'm sorry.
I didn't buy the ticket that long ago either. I was like, wow, it's just an incredible price on a round trip.
I know. Yeah. Crazy. I was gonna go to New York.
I want to go because like I haven't been in New York since like I lived there.
Oh, you lived in New York?
Long, like
Okay.
over, it was probably about 30 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Probably 32 years ago, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I turned 2 there, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We used to live on Staten Island.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing, like, I'm from Montana, but I'm also from
A lot
everywhere else.
Uh-huh. Were you an Army brat?
Coast Guard.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Started in Montana. I was born in Montana. Then we moved to San Francisco.
Wow.
My dad went up to New York City. Me and my mom went to Virginia. Then we went up to New York City. Then we all went to Mobile, Alabama. From Mobile, we went to North Dakota. From North Dakota
Oh,
to
my
Nevada.
goodness.
From Nevada, my dad went to Alaska for a year. Me and my mom and my sisters went to northern Montana. From there, we went to Michigan. Then we moved. Then they bought my mom's house in Montana. And my mom still lives in that house in Montana.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Let's see, I had 2 high schools, 2 middle schools. Yeah, about 2, I'd say, yeah, like 2 grade schools, a couple preschools.
Wow, so this makes sense why he's a comedian. Just do the therapy on stage.
Yeah, everybody always talks about like getting out of their hometown. I'm like, why? I'm like, that's so cool. Like, you know these motherfuckers your whole life?
Yeah.
Your whole life? For real?
Yeah, that must be interesting because you don't. Yeah, you've always. But on the other hand, you really know all of his. Like you.
I know how to adjust quickly.
Yeah, you can make friends easily.
I can make friends so quickly.
How long have you been at Flappers?
Flappers? Ever since I moved here, like I've been going to Flappers ever since I moved here.
Oh, really?
And like next month it'll be like 3 years.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. How long? Oh yeah, you're from here.
I started going to Flappers like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Which just seems like really strange to say. I don't know, it feels like yesterday.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
5 years. Yeah.
5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you've been in the game a good while.
Yeah, I dated a comic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
Let me guess. Wasn't emotionally available.
Yeah, shocking. But I wasn't doing stand up, and then we broke up, and then I didn't do stand up for a little while, and then I took Barb's stand up class. And then I kind of like was like, oh, this is fun.
See, I've
made her some friends.
I've never wandered off ever since I started. I've been at this like 9 years.
Doing stand up.
Yeah.
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 So you're like a pro. You know all the ins and outs of.
I mean, I can work a room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can headline. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I've only seen you. I mean, you are fabulous. But I've only seen you perform once.
Really?
Yeah, I need to see you more.
When
That's
did you?
my fault, not his.
When did you see me perform?
It was at Flappers.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like last year sometime. It was in the Yoo-hoo.
But you enjoyed it?
Yeah, you were amazing. It's funny. I feel like a lot of people who I see at Flappers, but I like have yet to see their sets. And then when I see their sets, I'm like, oh my god! Like I always knew you were funny, but I didn't know you were like this great. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny. But it's like you think you would see them perform more than you actually.
Yeah. Like I always try to like catch in and see like how those jokes I've read, because I don't even remember. Like I remember one was like about a dick pic, and that's like all I really remember. Then I remember I helped you out with like maybe one or two more.
Yeah, for sure.
And like I always try to
At
run
the open mic.
Yeah, I always try to run in, like see if you're using them, and like seeing how they're working for you and stuff. But aside from the dick pic one, I wouldn't even really remember what I'm looking for.
Do you do that a lot with people? Help them like.
Yeah, like usually like I'll make little adjustments. I'll be like, hey, make this adjustment on this set. I'll be like, hey, cut out this word, or.
That's really nice. I feel like a lot of comics don't do that.
Or
I don't do. I mean, it's hard for me to write for other people.
Or I'll be like, hey, maybe try this word instead of that word.
Yeah.
Or maybe this instance, like I remember like recently, somebody was talking about how hot, like having a hot mom and like all the teachers like checking her out and stuff. Like all the guy teachers like, hey, how's your mom and stuff. I was like, what you do is you break it down. You break it down to one teacher, make it really fucking simple instead of hopping around to all these places we gotta fucking remember.
That's so key.
Yeah.
Streamline.
And I was like, and you have the teacher like really intent, like get real creepy with it. Like, what was your mom wearing when you left? And then like at the end of the joke, you like just have the teacher be like, oh, I gotta excuse myself, and then you're just like, all right, thanks, Miss Hathaway, see you later, and like just like make it a woman, make it one teacher, make it very uncomfortable, and then reveal it's a woman. I was like, that's a huge laugh right there.
Simplify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, and if your mom's so hot, like the woman teacher's asking you, I was like, how's that not funny?
Yeah.
How's that not funny?
There's such a fine line between telling a joke and telling a funny story, and that's like where if you like make it less complicated. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You gotta simplify it as much as you can. I feel. And like another thing I didn't like about where she was going is like it just sounded like she had these like really inappropriate men as teachers, and that's why I was like, make it a woman. Make it a woman.
Flip it.
Because now it just sounds like you have borderline sex offenders working at your school.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, they won't see that though if you make it a woman. Because if you do that, like, I feel like people are gonna be more grossed out and creeped out more than they're gonna be able to enjoy the joke, you know?
Yeah.
I just look for little details like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I've been doing this a really long time.
9 years. 9 years.
I'm almost a decade in.
Yeah. Well, what's that Gladwell thing? 25 like something hours.
Yeah.
To become an expert. Yeah. I like him. He has like good little. I just read his book about not trusting people. I forgot what it was called. It was like don't trust or trust your first instinct.
Trust your first instinct.
Yeah. Sorry, not trusting people. That was not well said.
Yeah.
That we're usually right with our first instinct, but we never trust it. Like,
yeah. Like the older I get, like the more I try to like. This is what I want. I'm gonna do it this way.
Yeah, that first thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like read more, which is.
Because we second guess ourselves so much.
All the time. All the time.
We're like, no, it can't be that simple.
Well, I do it with people. Like I will have like a hit off somebody that I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I like trust this person.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have such a everybody's great mentality. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, no, that don't even like I totally negate that thought and like they're great, they're talented, they're nice, and then it'll come back and bite me. So I'm like trying to trust that.
What do you mean? I bought you drinks. What do you mean?
I'm trying to trust my first instinct. No, I know you. I had good instinct when I met you. So funny.
So, what are you doing to keep yourself sharp during this entertainment blackout period we're on?
Entertainment, well,
this non-performing period of ours.
I know. I was talking to, I do a lot of comics hair, and I was doing somebody did a house call yesterday, and she was like saying that she's going to take this time to like write her special and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I should write jokes and just take this opportunity. Yeah. But to be honest with you, I'm like childcare. My sister's son's preschool shut down. My sister's a news anchor, so she's super busy. So he's staying with me for the next like 3 weeks. So I'm taking care of a 4-year-old. Yeah, I know. If you ever wanted like more good like birth control, taking care of a 4-year-old is like that will do it. That will do it.
So do you still live with like your mom and dad, or?
I still live with my mom. Yeah.
You still live with your mom? Where's your dad?
This is very revealing. I live with my don't judge me people. I live with my mom and and my grandma's there a lot too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then my nephew. So who wants to visit? I'm single. Who wants to come over? I don't put that on my dating profile. I live with my grandma and my mom and my nephew. Come on over. But yeah, that's the situation. I did like live in North Hollywood for a while, but I was like, I have a place to be where there's no rent. You know,
oh my
it's
God.
close to my house. Like, I'm not married. I don't have any responsibility. I might as well just, save that money a little bit. But
yeah,
it's definitely a buzzkill in the dating world. Let me tell you. Like, if you ever want
you can't bring them back home.
No, when grandma's on the couch. Yeah, no, it's not.
Can we Grandma, what does it mean to you if I hang a sock on the doorknob?
Yeah, nothing, nada. Yeah, no, because especially my
She's like, it means go get a fucking motel room.
She's like, it means that you're cold.
I do picture your grandmother like a very sweet, naive woman.
Oh, she is. Yeah, she's like, I was like, we have to make this short because my grandma's watching my nephew right now. So,
oh yeah.
He could be like lighting the place on fire. Like I'm expecting complete and utter like chaos, especially because my grandma did that thing that old people do when they're like, oh yeah, the chicken was great. And you're like, did she die? But she just like falls asleep. Yeah. Like instantaneously. Like,
I know. How do people do like Art, the guy that he's biologically he's my dad, but I call him Art. Yeah, I don't call him dad no more. But anyways, Not the place. Trust me.
I was like, sounds like there's a story there.
Oh boy.
For the next episode, we'll dive into art.
But I remember I was at, like, I had my daughter, and this was when she was like young. She was like young, and like I remember, like she'd gone down to my sister's room, got some nail polish. And this was like when my parents still had carpet over at my mom's house. And so my daughter just lays down on the floor, starts unscrewing the nail polish. And I was like, oh, there's about to be a show here. I was like, let's see what Grandpa does. And like, it's like no way me or my sisters would have ever got away with anything like this. And she's taking it out and getting ready to paint her nails. My dad goes right back to the TV. I was like, what the fuck was that's bullshit.
No, they get away with murder.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they get away
It's
with murder.
criminal. I was like my daughter's like, new shoes, new purse, new coat, chocolate milk, Cheetos. This place is great. And I'm like, you always used to be that way, honey.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, he was like, can I have brownie? And I was like, abso-fucking-lutely. Like, this is the place, and yes, I'm not actually parenting. I am making sure you survive these next 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, let me tell you a little story about the man who literally kicked me all the way home when I left the yard when I was grounded.
Yeah.
Just down the street, parading me in front of all of our neighbors.
Can't do that anymore.
You can't do that anymore.
I know. I grew up with the same sort of mentality, and I was like, yeah. Now it's all about the negotiation.
Yeah.
That's because you can't hit kids anymore. Not that we support violence, but we do.
I do.
So funny.
Oh my god. So.
Do you have any final questions for me? Final comments?
I got plenty more for you.
I feel like we covered it. I'm just. There's nothing more to divulge.
Come on. So. What was Roxy like as a kid?
I was like really, really shy.
Like, how shy were you?
I was very shy. Yeah, I was like kind of like people thought I couldn't speak shy.
See, like, I was, because believe it or not, I was incredibly shy when I was a kid. Like, I was so shy, like, I forget if it was like first or second grade, but like my teacher was like, you have to interact with the other students in the class.
Yeah.
And she made a play schedule for everybody in the class for me to play with these two people on these certain days. Because I was so shy and I couldn't be like, hey, can I play with you?
I feel like comedians are like that though. I feel like a lot of comedians are like, if you ask them that question, would say I was really shy.
Like I used to walk up to my like when we'd visit my our family during the summer, my grandpa Bud, I was not going to talk to that man. Like if I had to ask, like if I wanted to ask him to watch a movie or something, like I'd whisper into my mom's ear, and then my mom would have to be like, Jared wants to know if he can watch the Berenstain Bears. But I found though, like by the time I was like in probably 7th or 8th grade, I got really loud.
Really?
Oh yeah, I loved attention. Like right around the middle school era, like people started noticing me, and I liked it.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Did you ever have that, or were you just shy all the way through?
No, I was pretty shy. I mean, honestly, like I am kind of a shy person.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like, it's like one-on-one. I'm an introvert. Like I don't really I never really, unless like being on stage. I guess I kind of am a little bit more. People might not think of that about me, but yeah, normally I'm pretty shy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I did cross country and track.
Did you?
I
played football during the fall, and then I'd wrestle during the winter, then I'd go box during the spring.
Yeah. Did your parents have the same mentality, like keep them busy?
That was just me.
Oh, you were like.
Well, other than wrestling kind of wrestling on my dad's side of the family it's kind of not optional.
You really liked it, yeah.
Well, it's kind of just what we do.
Interesting.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know, like you're a dollar, you're a wrestler. You know what I mean?
That wasn't the case in my family. They weren't like, you're a cook, you're a wrestler.
Like it wasn't said, but you could feel it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I better join wrestling.
That's funny.
Yeah. I started wrestling when I was really young. I was really young when I first started. And I was devastated because I recently just found out they don't have my weight class anymore. Like my height, like I wrestled the same weight class all 4 years of high school, and they don't have it anymore. I wrestled at 189. Now it's 182.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, like, have you been hearing all this stuff about, like, taking wrestling and football and not letting kids play those sports anymore because of the head injuries?
No, but I don't like it.
I know, right? Cause
I loved that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's important just for people to get their aggression out. I think it's like,
Especially little boys.
yeah, they need something that's
They have all
physical.
that. They're through their little. They got all that testosterone boiling through their bodies, and they don't know what to do with it.
They need to get it out.
Yeah, and they're like, like they need to hit something.
Right? I agree. That's so funny.
And hey, in some cases, some little girls. I'm just.
Yeah, no judgment.
Yeah,
I need to hit something now.
So, what was dating like for Roxy when you were in school?
Oh, I didn't really have a boyfriend. No, yeah, I was not like a girl that dated in high school or anything. I didn't have a boyfriend until college. I think I was a kind of a late bloomer, and then I only had like one boyfriend in college who was like played water polo. He was really cute.
Yeah. See, I just imagine guys like in high school, especially like falling over themselves.
God, no. I was really shy at classes. I just like annoying voice. No, nothing's changed. I just got contacts. Yeah, I've had 2 boyfriends. I was engaged for a minute, and then I broke that off.
Okay.
And yeah, I've just been single.
Fellas,
Yeah.
looking for a post-apocalyptic wife.
Yeah, hang out with me and my grandma at Pasadena, don't you?
Although she might be coming to Montana, I don't know where we
I know.
landed on that.
I'm like, where's the safest place? Under a mountain, maybe.
No, I was reading like Montana right now is like legitimately one of the safest places to be.
Stay away from Ohio and like Seattle. Are those the places?
Seattle's ruined.
Don't go there.
Seattle's done for.
Uh-huh.
Like if you're in Seattle,
Stay
I'm sorry,
away.
you're pretty fucked. Like you're like Italy fucked. Like if you're in Seattle. But actually, I was reading this article a couple years ago, and I don't remember why it is. I think it has something to do with the Rocky Mountains. But scientifically, the safest place to be during the zombie apocalypse is Montana, like in North America.
Well, don't take this personally, but there's like nothing in Montana. Like you drive, and it's like 2-lane highway.
Oh, I love it.
And there's like nobody. Like my aunt, she like accidentally burned down her house. And long story, but like it took forever to get like the firemen to the place, and she ended up having to like, it was faster for her to like run a mile to her neighbor who lived a mile away, and like the 2 of them with like garden hose were able to put out the fire, and like her house caught on fire. Like it was a small house, but it like caught on fire, and then it was out, and the fire department, like there's like no people. It's like there's more like live wild than like
wildlife. You mean?
Yeah, that thing.
You're so city, Roxy.
It's true. There's more. They have the things in Montana. I don't think they have them anymore. I think I said this. I have an aunt that lives in Big Fork, but there's like you could go drive through an area where there's bears.
Yeah.
Who the hell would want to drive through, like, it's like it's like a zoo kind of.
Oh, that place right
like
that place right outside of Bozeman. Yeah.
Where you drive like this loop, you pay.
Yeah.
Who would pay to see a freaking bear? Like, I would pay not to see a bear.
Do you want to go bear hunting with me, Roxy?
No, I would not. I like bears. Ever since I saw The Revenant, I'm like freaked out of bears. But I
Oh
like,
my god, are you kidding me?
I was like, why would anyone pay to see
It's
bears
cool.
in your car? Like, I feel like they could even like tip your car over if they really wanted to.
Depends on how big they get, really. Probably not. Like, they could definitely probably like, if like a couple of them sat on the hood, they could definitely like tee it up.
There's like coyotes in Los Angeles that are like climbing cars and stuff.
Coyotes are harmless. Roll up a newspaper, hit them across the nose.
Did you know like I got chased by coyotes? I've been talking about this in stand up a little bit. I like got chased.
You got chased? Why didn't you turn around and go, rah!
Running for my life, chase. I had a taser. I had 2 tasers, and I turned the tasers on, and the coyote like didn't care. It was like, look, if I
they don't know what the fuck a taser
Well, it
is.
makes noises.
So?
Well, anyway, I was like running for my life from coyotes, and this happened to me twice. It was really intense.
Just kick them. They're gonna run.
Oh yeah, you're gonna kick. I mean, I feel like
Yes.
they could bite. I feel like the worst thing that could have happened, that whole scenario, was that he would bite me. I don't think he would have killed me.
No, how many coyotes were there?
1.
Oh my god. Smack it across the face, go, bad dog, and then...
I mean, they look like ugly dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, coyotes are... Like, unless they're like in a... Like, if they're in a pack, like, fucking run. But if it's just a lone coyote, that thing is... You go, that thing's gonna go, oh fuck, sorry.
I don't know, this one's like not like that.
I'm telling you, if you just been like, knock it off.
Like, look hungry.
So?
Anyway, it was very scary. I like scary.
Yeah, you are from the city.
Pasadena, Rose Bowl, there's evil coyotes.
Yeah.
I have time for one more, and then I have to leave you.
you gotta get it.
I had to get on with the end of the world.
Oh, this is just right here. It's
Happy
just,
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, it's like I didn't even realize it was St. Patrick's Day
It's freezing in here. If you're wondering why I have a jacket.
I got green on. Hey, look at that! It worked out.
Yeah, we're like prepared.
It's the end of the world, but I'm not going to get pinched. Though.
Yeah, no pinching. We might all die, but
this is the apocalypse. No pinching. Don't be a dick.
So funny.
So, say the. So you are hoping though that the comedy clubs start opening their doors back up. Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
It's my favorite time of the week when I get to go to Flappers or see my friends there and laugh and.
You only make it there on Sundays, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes like I'll try to go to the women's open mic on Thursdays and other things, but yeah. But I'm gonna try.
Humble brag.
Yes.
Still, the only man to ever perform on the Thursday night women's open mic.
That is impressive.
What?
We like that. You're like the one and only.
The one and only.
You're like what was that movie? Wonder Woman, where he comes to the island and he's like the only guy in the beginning of the movie. You're like the Chris Pratt of the women's mic.
Yeah, clearly.
The only one that was left. You have to watch the movie. People at home know what I'm talking about.
Wonder Woman. I don't remember that part, but
the very beginning.
How good was fucking Wonder Woman?
This is the thing people don't know about me. I actually love superhero movies. I like big blockbuster popcorn, little talent or thought process. I like indie movies too, but I do really enjoy
just those big budget movies. I
love Birds of Prey, things like that. I actually do really.
I did. I never got to go see Birds of Prey, and now I'm kicking myself.
Okay, it wasn't that good of a movie, but it's to me going to the movies is just getting popcorn, sitting in a dark room, and watching something. It doesn't have to be amazing. I enjoyed Cats. It was singing. There's not. I'm a very easy critic.
I go to the movies a lot. I did anyway.
Before.
Yeah, before we weren't allowed. but yeah, I think what was the last movie I saw?
Star Wars.
No, it wasn't Star Wars. It was since then. Probably Oh, Onward. Onward was the last movie I
Oh, nice.
saw in theaters. Yeah, it was alright. It was okay.
I saw the one with subtitles that won.
Oh, Parasite?
Yeah, I couldn't read that fast, but it was good.
Yeah?
It was pretty good.
Best Picture. I doubt it was bad, you know.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I literally could not read that
Yeah.
fast, but it was good.
But sometimes movies really let me down. Like a few years ago, that Pan movie, remember? Like it was the origin story of Peter Pan.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And it was just, like that was supposed to be my Star Wars, because I loved the story of Peter Pan.
Aw, I'm
Like,
sorry.
And I went to the movies, I was like, what the fuck did they do to this story I love?
Did you see Dr. Doodle? With the guy from Captain America from what's his name?
Like they did a movie about Dr. Dolittle?
Yeah.
No, what?
Yeah, it was like it came out like a couple weekends ago.
Did it?
It was Iron Man. Iron Man, the guy that plays Iron Man. Everyone at home.
Yeah, it was called Doolittle.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking Dr. Seuss
You
for
didn't
some
miss
reason.
You didn't miss anything.
I did see that movie.
What do you think?
Like, I see where they wanted to take it.
It was like not bad.
Yeah, like, I saw where it could have gone, but, like, the problem is that I saw where they took it to, though. Like, I feel like that movie had great potential, but they went the wrong direction with it. It's like some of it was great. Like some of the parts, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely on board. But I feel like he was too animated with his character of Doctor. Like, I feel like if he'd been like more serious.
Yeah, that's him. I feel like he's always like that.
I think he's just been playing Tony Stark too many years.
Probably.
Cause like that's like pretty. Cause like what was that? The Judge. He was great in The Judge.
Oh yeah.
But like I feel like he didn't know how to turn off his Tony Starkness. Like I gotta be serious and funny all in one. And I feel like if he'd just been more, if they tried to cut the jokes out of that and like be more serious, yeah. Maybe take it to a more dramatic feel. Yeah, I think it would have been a great movie.
Well, we'll never know.
Well, you said you got to get going.
This was fun. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if it was super boring, but I had fun.
Well, we loved having you. So, Roxy, where can our viewers and listeners, where can they find you on social media?
Oh, social media. I was like, just Roxy.Cook on Instagram. Yeah, you'll see like stand-up stuff and a lot of hair stuff. I feel like I'm an artist. I should just combine it all. So yeah.
You really should make different accounts for that stuff.
Who the fuck has time for that shit?
Yeah. I have to do it for this podcast. Like for this podcast, this podcast has its own Instagram.
Right. I probably am doing all of them for sure. I'm not following any of the rules, but anyway, you should follow me. You'll get a lot of different kinds of content, all artistic.
And I'm going to. I assume it's safe to assume, I don't know how else to say this, that any upcoming dates you have are just...
Unfortunately, yeah.
I wanted to put you on a artsy fartsy next month, but...
time will tell.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing an April artsy fartsy.
But maybe in the future.
Yeah, I would love to have you in the future. Well, Roxy, thank you so much for joining us today.
This was so much fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with you. Hopefully, I'll see you guys again. If not, best of luck out there.
Every precaution.
You better get that stuff while you still can.
I know, right? This is it. This is the last bottle ever.